welcome. I'm MasterMitch21 and today I'm bringing you guys some gameplay on the map Carrier. This is the third DLC Supremacy Exo-Zombies map, and I'm going to share with you guys some gameplay of it, and I'm also going to do that kind of my personal walkthrough tutorial video for it. So we're going to go ahead and jump into the gameplay with it right now. So the first thing that I would like to point out is that you guys can see right here in the gun deck the little red X, and this is actually the map layout for the map Carrier, and the red X is actually one of the locations that you can start, and Hangar, which has the other red X, is the other location you can start, which is actually really cool because this is one of the first Advanced Warfare, or first Call of Duty zombie map actually, that has different starting spawn in areas. So actually whenever I played my first round online, I spawned in the gun deck area, and the rest of my team somehow spawned in the hangar. Now I'm not sure exactly if it variates or if it's random. I'm not sure exactly how that all works, but I do know it was me, the only one, and 3 of my teammates spawned in a different spot. So it was kind of strange. I was a little confused for why that happened, but it was actually kind of neat because we were both able to explore different parts of the maps at different times, and we ended up meeting to each other at the armory, which was actually very valuable in my opinion. But moving on, you guys can see the map, or the Exo perk ability, Exo Medic, which is right there on the gun deck, which is a really nice one to have right there, obviously. Also, it is in the hangar if you do start over there as well. And in the med bay, actually, we're going to move on to a brand new perk put into Call of Duty Advanced Warfare Zombies. Now this is Exo Stockpile. You guys can see right there the little backpack, and what that does is it gives you actually more tactical slots. So instead of carrying the regular standard 4 grenades, you can carry 5, and instead of carrying like 2 of the trophy system or whatever you might have as your secondary, you can carry 3. So it actually increases that, and I believe there was rumor about it may increase your ammo slots as well. I'm not 100% sure. I don't think I realized if it did or not during gameplay. I don't think it did, but I know it does increase your lethals and your tacticals as well, so that's very, very valuable. Then moving on to the mana pool, you obviously have the Exo Health, which is just like the Juggernaut. Then you have in the lift is another area, and that has the Exo Reload, which is the faster time of reloading. Then into the cargo room, which is just where you get the exosuit at. There is no actually exo ability in there, but it is a very neat room, and that's where you get your exosuit, obviously. So that's valuable. And then you can also get the exo slam in the next little area right there in the biolab, kind of connected within the whole room. Then the armory has the exo soldier, which is obviously like the gung ho perk and stuff like that. And then moving on into the med bay, which is right there connected to the gun deck on the bottom part of that floor, that is where you get this Exo Stockpile. So that's the map layout, and just a real quick run through of that and the perks you guys can see. But we also get to see as I'm playing where they are, and some of the locations. Also, I will point out that the little boxes, the little blue boxes on these map locations are where the mystery box starts. But in game, it actually shows you over the 3D printer. I guess it's not the mystery box, it is the 3D printer. But where they are in the game, whenever you walk to it, it actually will show a map of where it is. So if, for example, one of the 3D printers is offline, it says, it will show you where it is located on the map, and it'll give you like a small loadout and then leave a big question mark like at the exact location and exact room where it is. That definitely does help, and it always starts in the armory so far. Every single time I've played, I've not seen it changed yet from the very beginning, but it obviously does change throughout the map if you overheat the 3D printer. So that's basically the map though. We're going to go ahead and jump into the gameplay right now. Okay, so right now we are actually on the gun deck. And as you guys can see, I'm showing you guys a little bit of the bodies there of some of the capsules. I'm really not even sure what they are, but I'm looking right now through at the hangar. This is one of the other locations that you can spawn in at the beginning of the round, and that's just kind of the location of where the two spawning map spots are, on the gun deck where I am, and on the hangar right across from it through the bars there. And it's actually not a bad spot. I really do enjoy it. And right now I'm going to share with you guys this location right there. There's that little, like, I'm not even sure what you call that, like little hangar area right there between the hangar and the gun deck. It actually is a spot you can go if you were to have an exosuit. Whenever you get the exosuit, you can. Later on I will share with you guys a moment where I do happen to jump through that area. But for most of this video, I'm actually going to show you guys gameplay and explain some stuff, but I'm also going to skip through some of the slower parts of the game. Just right now I'm trying to give you guys a little bit of the eyesight, the view, what this map looks like. And honestly, right here, I almost failed again because I spaced it out, but like here, just watch. Epic fail. Yeah, I completely failed the first time. That was the very first time I played this map, and I saw that location, and for whatever reason, I thought, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can make the jump. Obviously not, I failed. But for whatever reason, I just went ahead and showed up to you guys. I mean, it was a pretty epic failure there, like a really dumb moment, and I went ahead and decided I'd let you guys see some of it. So we're moving on actually to the third level right here, the third stage, and moving toward the armory. I like to stay in the opening spots that the map gives you for as long as possible, because I feel like that's most beneficial. So you guys can see like this little satellite thing. I'm not even sure what it is, like a UFO, almost like a flying saucer type thing, but it's carrying around one of those things that drops from a dead body, kind of like the perk things or whatever they are, like the DNA bomb and all those such things. It's carrying one of those around, and I believe the way it works is it carries it to a room, like where the zombies spawn in at, and then one of them has it on them, so you know what to look for coming from that area, which is actually really neat. It's just kind of a cool thing. I don't know exactly how beneficial it is, except for give you a heads up on what's coming. But right now is when I get the open fire, which is like the infinity ammunition, and just watch. Like I honestly, using the pistol, I get the most maximum points because this gun does not do the most damage, but because it has open fire, it has unlimited ammo for one magazine until the time runs up. I'm just getting plus 10, plus 10, plus 10, plus 100, plus 60 for like all these headshots and just body kills and stuff. So that is a very, very valuable situation. Now I'm actually at the grenade disposal. And right there, I managed to get 750. The way it works, you just throw a grenade in up there, so you're sacrificing one of your grenades, one of your lethals, to get possibly some extra points out of it, which points are valuable. So that's why I managed to buy something out of the 3D printer. I got the, as you guys can see, the S12 right now, and I also have the ASM1. So I'm just kind of rocking both of these weapons, and I really, really enjoy both of them. However, they're not necessarily the greatest for this map. Playing with both of them a lot, there are a lot better weapons that are special for this map, and yet again I get 500 there. You don't, the odds are, there's no like specific way to guarantee you're gonna get a high number. It's kind of like the game Planko from The Price is Right. It's just like it's just a complete luck game, and sometimes you get really lucky, sometimes you don't, and I mean the more points to you. But if you choose to use your grenades that way, I mean that's just the way I am. Really, I don't use the nades on the earlier rounds like this too much, especially when I get full ammo. I fully reload. I do like to jump in with some more grenades and definitely use them. So we're kind of jumping in a little more gameplay right here on stage 6, and I'm still using the S12. I actually like to stay in this room as long as possible for comfort-wise. I mean, I'm not going to stay in here obviously when all the other zombies have exosuits and everything, and it gets a little too hectic, because I mean at this moment I don't even have my exosuit, so I can't even use the exo health. But however, I do like to stay in here at least to about round 7 or 8, so that way I'm getting max points and max like consistency for game speed, because I feel like the rounds go by quicker when I stay in here, and the zombies aren't, their spawns aren't quite as spread out in my opinion. That's just kind of the thought I have in mind about this. Is actually in the armory still, and the 3D printer is still here. Obviously I'm probably going to relocate to a different area if it were to have overheated and changed areas a little quicker. But because of the luck I was having and it staying there and me having some decent early weapons, I almost actually died there. So I'm having early decent weapons. I was like, you know what, no problem, I'll stay here for a little while, for the remainder of these next couple rounds here. And actually I managed to get this crawler here. But as you guys can see, that star fading away in the background, I will share with you guys a little bit of some gameplay with that. It's called the Explosive Touch. It's probably the most valuable, even more so than the open fire, which is like that infinity ammo you guys just saw. It's even more valuable than that in my opinion, and it's another drop from body. I did not notice I killed the guy earlier and he dropped it. Otherwise, I probably would have changed. But right now, I'm sharing with you guys me getting the Limbo. This is the LZ52 Limbo. This is the new gun that is only for this map. You guys can see the M1 Irons is in there as well. They threw that, and the Ohm, I do believe. They threw in both of those weapons, which is really neat because they're specific weapons from the DLC and Advanced Warfare, and just being released pretty recently, actually, within like the last month or so. Anyways, though, I did get that Limbo, which is a very, very valuable weapon, and you guys will get to see how it fires. It's kind of a unique weapon. Like, it's a laser rifle, and the way it fires a bullet, or not even like really a bullet, like a line of laser, like the heat signal out, and it shoots like sideways, like horizontally, and like this long length, and it just like destroys the enemy as it goes by. It's really, really neat. And as soon as I do believe I showed it with you guys here in a very few seconds. I'm still actually right now in the Exo room. This is the cargo area. It's kind of actually more like a prison, but keep in mind we are on a boat right now. So if you stay slow and you don't move too often, you can see a little bit of like the wave effects, like kind of like the nausea. Actually, it can give you a little bit of a seasickness just from watching. But that is one of the valuable things about this map. Is, well, one of the things I like is it just looks so neat, and I really like the idea of being on a big cargo boat, and it's really cool. But right now I'm actually just called in that security tag that dropped from my body, and you guys can see right now I'm actually trying to get in front of it, but I'm also trying to keep the guys off of it, the zombies, as long as possible. But it has like these meat grinders in the front of it, and it's like this automatic thing that runs around. We have open fire again, and now's when I share the limbo with you guys. There it is. It just demolishes the enemy. There's honestly, like, look at that. Unfortunately, there's no enemies at the current moment because it's toward the end of the round, but it's still open fire. It's not costing me any ammunition, so I was just kind of fooling around with that, and I get the exosuit. But that security thing is really one of the better securities in my opinion, as far as coolness wise. Obviously, it's not the best powerful wise, but it's still really neat. Now, this is actually the next round, and I got hit by one of the infected zombies, so I'm trying to share with you guys a little bit of all of this map. Like some of the special things about it. And right now I'm heading toward the detoxification room, where I will get the detox done, and it will obviously heal me like it usually does. That's standard for Advanced Warfare Exo-Zombies. But that was just letting you guys see one of the locations. Now the 3D printer has moved into the moon pool. This is where I am, the moon pool. I actually get the AE4. And I'm really not aiming for this gun, but I thought I'd just share with you guys. I'm trying to get right now a good secondary weapon to go with my limbo. And I do like the AK-12, but I played this map probably about 10 to 20 times or so now, and I feel every single time I've got the AK-12. It's kind of silly. Like it's really good for these early rounds, but I think I hit 12 to 15 was about its weak spot, where it was almost not worth using anymore. It's just too hard to manage, and that's partially why I decided right over here in a few seconds I actually do trade this weapon out. So as good as it is, I definitely needed a better secondary weapon, and I do prefer like an LMG or something like that, just so that way I can be running around with more ammunition per magazine, so I'm getting my max efficiency out. And you guys can see the bomb little emblem at the bottom middle of the screen next to the security. It's actually right now there's side missions in this, kind of like a little side quest, but it's a mission where you have to defuse the bomb in this Exo-Zombies. Now it's the hard part to it is there actually are like these zombie guys. I'm not even really sure what they are, but they have weapons on them. You can see I got shot right there by a TAC-12. Almost died in a later round from this, but this is the first time that I had this mission of this round. It was stage 10, and I got the Keen A-bomb right there. From every time actually you defuse the bomb, you do complete the mission, and it drops something special for you. So that was what it gave me, and it's really neat. I do like it. This little area I am actually is pretty cool, and as a teleporter. Now the reason I'm here is to show you guys this teleporter and the value that it has. And I actually go ahead and use it here, and it's pretty cool. Again, it looks like the old teleporter way back from, I believe it was like Black Ops 1 was the first time you could use it, and it was really cool, and it was just something new. But right now I'm calling in the Sentinel reinforcements. This is also new to this map. It comes down in care package form, and I went ahead and fast forward to the next part of the next round. And the reason I did this is because I'm actually calling the Sentinel reinforcements for you guys, and since I just earned them in that supply drop, or that care package, exactly, whatever it was, since I just earned it, I thought I would go ahead and share it with you guys. Me calling it in because it's really neat in my opinion, and it reminds me of Modern Warfare 3. Now here's where I get the explosive touch, and I thought I would just let you guys see a little bit of gameplay with it, and I mean, it literally does not get better than this, and that was the first time I actually got explosive touch this round. So that's partially why I share it with you guys, but I believe I get it here in a few seconds, or possibly like within a minute or so. I get it again, and it's like instant kill. They got rid of instant kill for this map, but it's like instant kill except for you don't even have to do any work. You can just walk through the enemies and it automatically gives you the kill. So I mean, it does not get any better than that. They're practically doing it for you. Like, all of the effort is being done for you. Okay, so right about now, I'm about to call in the Sentinel reinforcements, and like I mentioned, it reminds me of Modern Warfare 3, and partially why is because of the survival mode. You could call in like these riot shield squad and a squad with like SMGs and stuff, and they would carry these special, unique things, and they were just like AI controlled teammates. They were very helpful, like a task force being called in, a SWAT team or something like that. And that's basically what this is. You guys can see them right there. They look pretty cool. They've got this epic looking gear on. They match really well, and it's just nice to have a little bit of backup. But obviously, unfortunately, they do die just as easy as you, if not easier, and they died pretty quickly there for me. But we're moving on 3 rounds now, where I do have the Amelie upgraded into the Model 4, and I have with the thermal sight on it, which is actually very helpful in my opinion. As you can see, another one of those flying saucers going by with the I believe that's like the open fire perk with what was in it. And that's pretty helpful, definitely. I hope I get that in the near future here. I believe I do. And actually right here, I'm getting ready to call in my advanced repulsion turret, and the reason I'm doing so is because there's another package over here, orbital supply drop. I'm trying to go ahead and pick it up and keep the enemies keep the zombies off of my turret as it is. But right now I have the explosive touch, and you just walk into the enemies. Like, it's so amazing how valuable it is. I can't explain it enough. It's so much better than any of the other drops from zombies. I just can't explain it enough. It's so much fun to use, especially in and around the zombies when it's on a map like this. And there's a lot going on with the exosuits and everything. It just adds to the game so valuable. It's like it's awesome. So I mean, and you guys did see I got a achievement unlocked for it. It was called like something hugs, and that's for getting 20 like basically rapid fire kills with the explosive touch on. So that's a pretty easy achievement to get. I believe I've gotten about 4 or 5 of the achievements, and I'm not intentionally going for them. So I believe there's like 5 to 8. I'm not 100% sure how many there are, but I've gotten 4, and my goal is to get. I probably will get the rest of them for you guys in a future video. But here I'm coming closer to my end, and I'm at round 21, and I was just kind of showing you guys this room here because it is really nice artwork. They did a great job making you kind of enjoy the map even through the slower parts of the game. There's like these infected sharks over here to the left, and those crates and stuff, and it's just nice rather than being an empty crate, which is what I feel like most video game producers would do. Is just throw an empty crate there where all you see is the outward side of a crate. But instead they throw in these like infected sharks who are trying to get out of their cages. There's a huge like killer whale over there. I mean, they did a really good job with it. But we are coming to the end right now, and this is where I had another bomb to defuse in just a moment. And because I was actually going for I was trying, if you don't defuse the bomb within time, that room has like a gas smoke that goes through there, and you can't go in it like the whole next round, and that can get very annoying fast, especially if you need to be in there or you need an escape route. It will get you killed, and you'll have to do the detoxification method and everything, and that can waste time, money, and you'll possibly get you killed, most importantly. So I mean, like, obviously you want to avoid that as much as possible. But here is where I go to defuse the bomb, and I was getting rushed by zombies behind me, and I did not see there was a Goliath directly in front of me, and this is where my end approaches me, and just like that, he hits me one time. I fall and die. Only 42 minutes and 10 seconds of gameplay. We lasted 22 rounds, managed to get 637 kills with 70,470 points, and that was one round, kind of like a walkthrough tutorial for you guys of this map carrier from the 3rd DLC, Supremacy, and it's a lot of fun. One of my favorites map-wise in all of the Exo-Zombies from Advanced Warfare. It's a lot of fun to play on. It flows really well, and it has a lot of escape routes, kind of, which makes it very valuable in my opinion. And let me know what you guys think. Leave a like if you guys did enjoy it. I would like some feedback from you guys. If you guys do want to see more in the near future, I will work to get more out for you guys. So let me know what you guys think. Leave a like, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thanks for stopping by. Hey there, check these videos out.